I'm starting to think you don't respect the gate, bro. How are you always getting up there? Okay, you stand guard. What's going on, boys? Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's cold out here. Ugh. That's not gonna be good for what I have to do today. All right, here's what I got today, boys. I got this guy. Oh yeah, Stanley, the pressure washer. Against the S2000 engine bay. And I am excited for this. So, what I'm going to do is tape up the parts I don't want to get wet, like some of the hoses and stuff. Most of these sensors and things like that will be fine. That fuel, I'll probably just tape that up somewhere. Tape that up, get that out of the way. These AC lines I'll probably just tape off. And then, man, for the most part, does that come out? I feel like there needs to be more to that than just that. But for the most part, my plan is to spray a bunch of simple green in here and just clean this up as much as I can. Maybe get a rag, maybe get a brush, and really just hit this with as much cleaning solution as I can, because I want to get this, I want to get all this cleaned up. But what I'm wondering is if I should put the front tires on it and maybe roll it forward a little bit so it drains out. Kind of seems like a good plan. Seems like it might save me some work. I think I'm going to do that, which means I have to move the M3, I have to move the transmission, I have to lower the car. Seems like a lot of work. That's okay. It'll be worth it. And this is why you check your engine mounts. Obviously, this one doesn't really need much diagnosis. It's jacked. This one equally is jacked. It is no bueno. So, replacing both of those. Got the S2 down on the ground. I need a better floor jack, man. My floor jack sucks. Got the S2 down on the ground. Now my plan is to roll it out just a little bit, just so when I power wash it, it kind of drains off and doesn't just sit in the garage. So I just need to push it just a little bit, just enough to where it comes out of the garage and I can still get it back in the garage by pushing it myself. So that's what I'm gonna do now, push it out just a little. I think I'll be able to get that back in. I really hope so. Anyway, the only thing that I'm concerned about with this, I can power wash all of this besides the spots that I told you I'm going to tape up, like the radiator or the AC lines, but then there's that. I think that's cabin air. So I'm going to try and seal that up as best I can. But besides that, I'm going to try and hit this entire area. I'm going to simple green, scrub it, get as much of this as I can, and really go to town on this. I don't know how much I'll be able to show you guys, but here is the before. And I got everything taped up that needs to be. Now I'm just gonna go through and simple green the crap out of stuff and then just start spraying it, see how it goes. Oh man, before and after is real. This thing is sick now. I mean, there's a few things, like, a few pieces of like rust and stuff or whatever. I mean, I don't even know if that looks like surface area rust, but I mean, for the most part, this thing came out awesome. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about this. It looks really, really good. Hey, what? How are you still there? Get out of there. No, get out of there. Yeah, this came out really awesome. So now what I'm gonna do, my plan of attack, since that motor has all of the wire harness connected, I think what I'm gonna go through and do is label each connection. So like right here, this sensor right here, I'm gonna unplug this, then run over to here and label it on this one 1. Then go over there and label it on the engine, the connection side of it, label this 1. Then find this one, label the connection side of that 2, and then go over here and find the wire harness in and label that plug 2. And that way, it'll be a lot of work to do it that way, but at least I have somewhat of an idea to where it goes, because right now, I can't just look at a blank wire harness and be like, oh yeah, I know where everything goes. I'm not that good. I'm not that familiar with these things yet. So this would be a good way for me to learn. It's gonna take a little more time, but I'm in no rush. I still got, I got plenty of things to do with that. And if you remember, I burnt the hood. I burnt the hood polishing it. So I got a new hood. Not a new hood. A used hood, but in Ava's blue. It was literally kind of right down the road for me, but it ended up working out really well because it's in perfect condition. So I'm gonna slap that on, and then it was 150 bucks, so it was cheaper than getting that hood repainted, and it's gonna look great. So I'm stoked to put that on. All right, so now we're gonna concentrate on taking this hood off because again, I burnt it on the other side when I was polishing it. I have that replacement over there that I can't wait to get put on. But basically means I have to disassemble all this. So I'm gonna have to take these hood latches off. I'm gonna have to take the struts off. And then I did get a new piece of insulation, but I need all the mounting hardware. So I'm gonna have to spend all this time taking off the mounting hardware. And then since I'm in here, I may delete the windshield wiper fluid reservoir because I never use it anyway. There's a few sensors. I don't know if they'll cause any warning lights if they're unplugged, but I may take this out too, just to kind of clean up the engine bay a little bit. But for now, what I'm gonna do is work on taking off this hood, and then I'll probably take the hood inside and put it on the kitchen table, and then take all the mounting hardware off inside because I just don't have any room to put this hood anywhere in here, and I'd really rather work on it at somewhere I can sit down. So I'm gonna work on taking this off. It shouldn't be too hard. It looks like there are just obviously 2 hood struts and then 2 mounting brackets or 2 mounting bolts on each side, and then I should be able to have it come off. I've already unplugged this, which is the windshield wiper fluid. So this is unplugged, so that'll just come off with it. So that's fine. And then once I get the mounting bolts loosened, then take off the struts and bring it inside. All right, boys, so here's what we got. We got the new hood, old hood, but used, but new, not burnt, clean hood. And then the old hood right here. So now I'm gonna work on taking all the mounting hardware from this to mount that new insulation on this hood. And if you're asking, what's this all about? Why does this happen? So this hood was actually used on a vehicle with an S65 swap. So that had to happen. You know, I'm really not too concerned with the structural rigidity of that. It's not too big a deal. Plus I'm going to stick that insulation under it so no one will know it's there. But anyway, now I'm going to get to switching all of this around. All right, boys, so I ripped out the windshield wiper fluid, and it basically was stuck on with this black tape. There's a little black tape area that I could probably get rid of, but I don't really care about it that much. It doesn't really bother me. But one thing I do want to do is I want to take off this wire cover harness or cover, whatever it is, and I kind of want to replace that with like almost heat wrap of some sort, so it can tuck back under that overhang a little better, because right now it sticks out like a sore thumb. So I may work on that a little bit, and I need to order something that I can wrap that in to make it look a little more clean. Boom. All right, boys, here's what we got. I removed that big plastic piece back there, went through and got some wire loom and wrapped in wire loom, and then put electrical tape around that and pushed it back. So, I mean, really, you can't really see it that well in the video. I mean, I could probably tuck it back even further if I wanted to, but I don't really want to. I just wanted to get that, there was that big plastic thing that was just laying right across the valve cover or beauty cover or whatever. And then I got the new hood insulation installed on the new hood. And then I got the new hood installed, which does not have the burnt spot over here, which I am epically stoked about. Everything fits good, fits snug, it's OEM, the color match is great. I would say this is a success. Everything came out good, got the power washing done on the S2000, got the wire harness cleaned up on this. I may have to go through and do, looks like the gap on this side is a little bit less than, barely. But that's gonna do it for this video. Got a lot knocked out, so I'm pretty stoked with everything. Motor mounts, I have suspension, I have the clutch, I have the shifter rebuild kit. I literally have a ton of parts on order for the S2000, which should be here this week, which means I'll probably film it, record it, edit it, all that stuff within like a week or so. But anyway, we're gonna be making big progress on the S2 here soon, so stay tuned for that. And then I do have S2000 track day planned, hopefully at Circuit of the Americas at COTA here in Austin. So that would be dope. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, guys, smash that subscribe button. We got a lot of cool stuff coming. I will see you on the next video. Peace.